LR, the liberal redneck here, coming to you from a country that finds itself in a situation that eerily resembles the plot of a movie from 1997 called Wag the Dog, where the president starts a fake war to take pressure away from a political scandal. Our president has somehow convinced himself that this new war he is pushing for will stop the impeachment trial hanging heavily over his head. The problem with his reasoning, if you can call it that, is that war is not a new experience to Americans who've been at war for 226 of 244 years since 1776. President Eisenhower, fresh from the atrocities of World War II, warned against the dangers of empowering the military-industrial complex. Unfortunately, his warning went unheeded, and our armed forces have evolved into Big Oil's private security force. They end up being sent wherever Big Oil needs to have their resources protected, and young American service members end up dying protecting money instead of defending their country. That is also why so many of our country's foreign military bases are located near oil reserves. The armed services are not helping the situation by being unable to account for $21 trillion in a recent audit. So much money is being funneled their way that they literally cannot keep up with it. Republican enablers cling to the false concept that war is good for the economy. That's only true if you are a munitions manufacturer or own a funeral home. Our country's involvement in perpetual war has resulted in a great many of our citizens, including veterans, suffering from a lack of basic human needs. This is not a shortage of money, but the fact that our priorities have been determined by military-industrial complex lobbyists stuffing cash into the pockets of dishonest politicians. It is our responsibility as voters to end this madness. No one else is going to do it for us. November 3rd, 2020 is our D-Day. The future of democracy depends on establishing a new democratic government with leaders who are in tune with the needs of the average citizen and ready to tell the warmongers to pound sand. Do your civic duty and vote blue. You can reach me at theliberalredneck@gmail.com, and you can visit live with me and my talented group of colleagues every Friday at noon Central on blogtalkradio.com/theliberalredneck. Thanks for watching.